Hi guys, welcome to Eagle Report. Here we have Team SREAM, or Team 4522 from Missouri. My name is Dorothy.
My name is Dia.
My name is Nolan.
My name is Sarah.
And I'm Bridger.
And so our first question for you guys is, how was your team founded? Like your origin?
So our team was founded by our head coach, Mr. Michael Wright. He thought it'd be a great thing to bring to the school, so he founded it back in 2013, right?
2012.
2012, and from there it just became the program that is now.
Very cool. Yeah, something similar for us too. Like our school helped us start it, so yeah. And we
Wait.
have one of our biggest questions was, is there a story behind your team's name?
Our team name is really just an acronym. It stands for Smith Cotton Robotics Engineering and Mathematics.
Oh,
Our high school, Smith Cotton High School, so that's where the Smith Cotton comes from.
Got it, got it.
that's really cool. So,
Yeah, the A is and.
Well, our team is the Regal Eagles just because our school mascot is the eagle.
so
Okay.
nothing cool there.
I'm not sure what I mean.
Could you describe like where your school is located? Like, is it a city, a small, or a big school district?
Yeah, our school is in Sedalia, Missouri, so it's a rural area with a strong manufacturing base. We're like a very manufacturing heavy town,
Mhm.
which is a big reason in our success as well, because a lot of these manufacturers have us as sponsors.
Mm.
So our school holds about 1,200 students. It's a decent sized school.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah. Ours is like we have like a district, so everyone's from the same place kind of, and it's an island, so it's kind of like
Suburban.
yeah. So, how has your team helped increase the membership of underclassmen?
So we actually have a sister team called Team Scream Junior, team
Mhm.
number 4766. So the story behind it is during COVID year, we had there was no game, right?
Yeah.
So what our team did back then was we created our own game. We had like teams within our team compete. I think we had four teams, right? And they all played their game and won, and they had held their own competition where they built four
Oh, that's
robots.
sweet.
So, and they're smaller, kind of not really FRC type game, but it was a game. And as when the next season started, our head coach thought it was a great idea to start another team to involve the underclassmen more, because kind of the thing that teams struggle with is involving the underclassmen and keeping them in the team as well.
Yeah.
Because if you're underclassmen, you just make standoffs all day. It doesn't seem very appealing.
Yeah.
So
Along with having two FRC teams, we do have an FTC team at our junior high level,
Mhm.
and then four FLL challenge teams at the junior high as well, which is 6th through 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then we have, I believe, 10 FLL explore teams at our 5 elementary schools.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
So we really started a pipeline throughout our school district.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do something similar. We also like call it like our STEM pipeline. So we have
Yeah.
4 FLL challenge teams and 3 FL Explore teams. And then we have one in those are in our elementary schools, and then we have one in our middle school. So through that, we kind of call it like our STEAM pipeline. And then we also have a couple like summer camps. So like all of our members on our team currently have come from one of those programs.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned before that because you guys live in such like a manufacturing heavy location, you have a lot of sponsors because of that. So, could you describe some of your biggest sponsors?
In town, our biggest sponsor is Maxion Wheels. They provide a lot of the materials. They helped fund. We have a full-size practice field outside. They were the main sponsor for that. Some of our other big sponsors are Interstate Studios.
Duke
Carter
Manufacturing
Yes.
and Eldecon Incorporated.
Yep.
Eldecon's a wiring company. Duke makes like the subway, like they make all the tables, like the stainless steel countertops for
Oh.
Oh, I see, cool.
And then Maxion Wheels is the biggest wheel
Wheel,
manufacturer. Not that plant specifically, but the
Mhm.
company as a whole is the biggest wheel manufacturer in the world.
Yeah. It's really big internationally within like Brazil.
Yeah. And then Interstate Studios is a kind of homegrown photo studio that takes pictures, does all these school pictures and prints out a ton of them and flyers and everything.
That's really cool.
we also hold a Gears of Greatness Gala as well.
Mhm.
And it's an adult only event where we auction off a ton of different stuff. It's adult only because we also auction off alcohol during that as well. But so what that is it's a good time for parents to donate money and also
Mhm.
for other sponsors to donate money and just
Yeah.
have a good time. And we also have a board as well. We have a Team Scream board, and they are parents with connections in town to other businesses that are
Mhm.
they're responsible for bringing in money.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, so
so
that's how we kind of do sponsors here.
Nice. Well, like with our team, we also have something very similar. We make our own practice field. We host that competition every year before regionals, and our biggest sponsor is Optimum, so they help us make with that practice field. And we also have like a couple other sponsors from like people on our team, like Estee Lauder. We have like parental connections, and local sponsors like our local florist or the soap maker store. Yeah.
What is optimal?
so Optimum is kind of
It's
it's
a
like a
network
yeah,
provider.
network
It's
provider.
like if you have Verizon, it's like the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen that. Okay,
Yeah.
I was confused for a minute, but that makes sense.
So I know you guys talked about like the gala you guys host, but beyond that, what are some other fundraising initiatives you guys have?
I mean, I think we really
The board of directors themselves, they do all the fundraising. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Our board
the
of directors, they have a lot of connections within the community, and so
Mhm.
we've got sponsors from all the big corporations in town, and then there's a lot of personal sponsors and alumni like to donate as well back to the team.
Yeah.
And so it really just comes from everyone that's connected to like the school district. The school district also funds us as well.
Mhm.
And we get a lot of publicity within town on like billboards and stuff.
Mhm.
Nice. So our team is like very student led, so we kind of do a lot of our fundraising. So we host car washes, we do bake sales, and then we even host like a badminton tournament towards the end of the year because a lot of our team members play badminton.
Really.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
And then we like split the proceeds. So we've donated to the Trevor Foundation, to the Ukrainian Relief Fund, Girls Who Code, so things like that.
Cool.
Um, Is your, I know you guys mentioned like your alumni like donate a lot. Are your alumni like very involved in your team even after like they graduate and stuff like that?
yeah.
Currently, we have a few mentors. We have one for programming but two for programming that are mentoring, one from like our engineering. He's kind of the head coach of our junior FRC team.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a fabrication mentor as well who works here in town.
Mhm.
And then a lot of people, because of where we were located, a lot of our team members go to Missouri S&T, and then a lot of them will come back and kind of see like how the team's doing and try to give their input.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. How many of your alumni have like pursued an education in STEM?
I think most of all the like robot doing alumni's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I mean, all the team members who are involved in STEM, like programming, machining, and
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
engineering, usually go on to do something in that field. We have a lot
Yeah.
of people who go to Missouri Science Technology in Rolla. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people study engineering comp sci there. We have people that go to Mizzou for engineering, and then we actually had our 2024 team captain go to Yale for astrophysics.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah,
really cool. Congrats to them.
Mhm.
yeah.
So when we like when looking through your words, like we realize that your robot is like a big emphasis on your team, and you guys like always go to worlds with that. So, uh, how do you think your robot has evolved over the years?
A lot of our robot has been like throughout the years, it was speaking to our head coach the other night. He's talked about how, oh, we used to have a robot and we'd build it in the first 2 weeks, give it the
Mhm.
programming, and then we'd play with that same robot all throughout the season.
Mhm.
But within the past few years, I'd say like during the build season, we've picked a robot archetype and then redesigned it completely at least 3 times.
Mhm.
So it's all about continuous improvement, really. And so right now we've got a comp bot out, or we have a alpha bot out,
Uh-huh.
and programming is messing around with it, getting all the things dialed in.
Yeah.
But as they're doing that, we're making revisions, cleaning everything up, and getting it ready for a competition bot.
Mhm.
And so as opposed to years ago, we're really just about continuous improvement and making sure everything's nice and dialed in.
Yeah.
And historically, we've had solid robots since our foundation. There's one year we didn't go to Worlds. We've gone to Worlds every year. We haven't everywhere. Every year we can, we've gone to Worlds besides one year. And our robots before 2022, right? All the robots for 2022 totaled 4 banners together. But this last 2022 to now, we have 11 blue banners combined with our Team Scream and Team Scream Junior teams.
Congrats.
So we've
That's really
really kicked it up a gear since 2022. That's kind of when engineering really started stepping it up a notch, I'd say. It was, yeah. Also, with new shop equipment, everything, just the team compounding of like a new mill every so often, laser cutter, just and stuff that slowly, gradually increased the team's like production capability and design and experience just grew over the years.
I think a big reason we're so successful is due to being able to manufacture things in-house. And when we used to host the Central Missouri Regional, and whenever teams would come in, when we would host them, we opened up our practice field to them so they could come and practice, in addition to the practice field that First provides. And we also opened up our shop capabilities to them. And so they have access to everything that we were able to manufacture as well.
Oh, that's really cool. How was your guys' experience in Worlds?
I'd say this last year was, I'd say it was fun. It's always a great time in Worlds. The hotels, the memories you make, it's always awesome. From a robot standpoint, we weren't really where we wanted to be at in Worlds. We didn't make it off our field. Our goal is always Einstein. We've only made it 1 year, but our goal is always Einstein. So it was a little bit, at least for me, a little bit disappointed we didn't go that far, but it was still a very good time. We got to talk to a lot of great teams, especially, right? Made friends on different teams that like I've never spoken to until last year. It was a great experience at Worlds.
Yeah. Well, out of all of those, what would you say is your most favorite experience?
For me, it's easy.
From Worlds specifically?
Okay.
Winning Worlds is the
And
peak of my high school career. And ever since then, like I've just been dialed in and trying to get back to that position.
Yeah. Because it's once you get there and you're not there the next year, or at least somewhere, at least in Einstein, it's like, oh man, we could have done better. But yeah. So I mean, hopefully we're gonna get back there this year. Hopefully we will. We will get back there next year.
We will. What about the rest of you guys?
I'd say that my favorite thing with like Team Scream and robotics is just meeting all the people, because you meet so many there's so many different people that you're able to meet that you normally wouldn't. And so seeing what people are going and doing and like studying, it's like, oh, you're from a different team and you have all of these opportunities. What can I do to set myself up and get similar opportunities like that? And then it's just a really big community and it's so vast. So going and talking to one team, they're gonna have completely different experiences from any other team. And so it's just really cool to talk to them.
I would say for me, it's the like hotels, and you're just kind of like whenever you're not really doing anything robot stuff, but just like a group of friends in a hotel room. It's a fun time. You'll never have a dull moment during those times. So I'd say it's there. If there's like a pool at the hotel, it's always really fun. There's always great memories that happen there. So that's my favorite.
So what personally for each of you do you think sparked your interest in robotics?
Same.
It might be the same for all three of us. The summer after 5th grade, Team Scream hosted a summer camp, and it was just like, this was something that they did for fundraising back then. It was like $100 entry fee, and they hosted a 1 week long competition, and you'd come in and then you'd compete using like Vex parts and stuff. And then my team placed second place in that, and then ever since then, like ever since then, taking step. Okay, our junior high also offers a lot of PLTW and STEM courses, and so like taking like flight in space as a class was really fun for me before COVID as well.
Are all the same then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I specifically remember the first time I saw a robot. My parents had pulled up this live stream, the Blue Alliance, and I watched Team Scream's robot win the regional. I was like, okay, ever since that moment, I've known that I wanted to be on the team.
So I'm similar to his, except I actually went to that regional. We host one, Central Missouri. It was 2019 was the one I went to, Deep Space.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing these robots just whiz around and I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is what I want to do. Like I was so excited, so happy. Ran into the pits. I got all the buttons. And the whole fifth grade me was so excited. It was awesome. And ever since that moment, I've always been like, man, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. And then from there, just engineering's been the path.
Let's see.
Yeah, we also very similar. We also host a summer camp, and hoping to inspire the younger students. It's like I think it's also a week long.
Yeah.
So very similar. And then we also host another one for some of the special education students in our district to like provide them opportunities that are not really provided usually.
Yeah.
Things like that.
No, same way you.
Sweet.
Oh, and then for me, what inspired robot? I guess it's the same thing. I remember well, I first joined our middle school robotics team, and like I was always with my friends and we just collaborated so well, and it was really fun. And yeah, I think I know I want to pursue it in high school as well, so.
For me, the first year I was when I first come to the district, the first year I wasn't on the team, but all my friends were. So like there has to be something that's like super fun about it. And I was like also a little bit FOMO, you know what I mean? So I was like, I might as well try it out. So I joined the team eighth grade and I actually like really loved it. It was so much fun and like working with all my friends and stuff like that was amazing. So like definitely have to like continue freshman year of high school and stuff like that. And from there on, it's continued.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So continuing with like your outreach and stuff like that, um, is there like other than your camps, is there anything else you do to like inspire younger students or like even like other people around your community?
Um, yeah. So back in what was it? It was summer of 24. It was after the 24 season. Our town hosts the Missouri State Fair.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Missouri State Fairgrounds, and during that state fair that year, it was Raptor Crescendo, Raptor High of Winning Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't host an off-season event or anything like that, but we hosted like 5 teams to come down, and we just ran matches
Mm-hmm.
for in a building for the people who went to the state fair to see FRC. And we
Mm-hmm.
kind of did that to help inspire and to kind of show like what we actually do to a lot of, especially in the rural community. It's not really like well known or like really like important. So it's cool to like show that look at these robots go. It's a cool sight to see.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go last summer, but we used to go to like local libraries and like show off the robot or something. Like, hey, here's a robot, and there's like a class of elementary schools during summer school.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a couple summer school programs like through the FLL teams.
Yeah.
FLL team offers a summer school like FLL thing. It's not really
Mm-hmm.
first related, but it's still building robots out of Legos. So that's kind of what. Is there anything else I'm missing with that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so that's our summary for that.
Mm-hmm. That's really sweet. You want to ask the next one?
So have alumni within your like
No.
Oh no, not that one. Sorry.
So, w- now coming back to like the robot, what new or different parts have your team added or bought for the robot, like a swerve drive, etc.? But obviously, if you want to leave out stuff for this year, feel free.
We get new parts every week. Like
Cool.
we're always forgetting.
Uh-huh.
We're always forget. Oh, I need this gear. I need this pulley. But right now we're running the Mark 5N swerve modules.
Mhm.
We typically buy from West Coast Products and McMaster Cars, where we get a lot of our
And Thrifty Butt.
thrifty buys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This year we're gonna test a cycloidal gearbox on our climber.
Uh-huh.
That Thrifty
Yeah.
sells.
Yeah. Also on a robot, we run Limelight 4s with the Halo. So
That was all brand new.
yeah.
We got some brand new electronics as well, just normal PDH and stuff, because we always usually like to add one to our. We always lose one every year, so you kind of got to predict that. What else? Huh?
Instead of PDH
Like
wire.
Kelton yesterday. What else? Mark 5. Oh, little quick thing. We used to make our own swerves back in like 20 Was it what
Oh.
year did we first make them?
2016.
2016 was the first
Oh,
year.
really?
We made our SWORM modules for that, but after we made them for like 2 or 3 years, we eventually started buying them from SDS. So
Mhm.
we've always been an SDS team for SWORM modules. We haven't gone to West Coast products as modules yet or
Mhm.
Thrifties, but we stay with SDS.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Do you guys have any questions for us?
Um,
How big is your team?
We have about 35 members on our team this year. We have about the same every year.
Yeah.
okay. We had 60 last year, but we cut down to what, like
45, I think we're at right now.
Wow.
We accepted more students than intended, but as the season's gone on, people with different interests, a lot of things overlap with like show choir and baseball.
Yeah.
A lot of our students play sports as well,
Mhm.
whether it's track, golf, soccer, swim. And so sometimes that takes priority for some students, and it's just, okay, what do I choose between this and that?
Mhm.
like to overtake in case because usually have a couple that drop out mid-season. Usually probably around like 5 or some that drop
Yeah.
out mid-season, but we've had years where like nobody drops out, so we
Mhm.
have high and lows.
How do you guys break your team as a whole? Like, how do you divide it, or is it like everyone like gets part of the robot, or do you like have like a Marcom specific team, a leadership team, programming?
Well, so our team, we have one captain, and then we have a VP of engineering and a VP of operations. And then
Okay.
and then we have different branches under both of those groups. And yeah, usually people either stick with operations or with engineering, which is the robot. But we always make sure that everyone's like aware of both sides, and yeah, everyone's just overall understanding of everything that goes on within the team.
And then it's like motion sensor.
Ours
But
are
yeah. So
Mhm.
underneath those branches, we have like subgroups that have their own leads. So like on the engineering side, we have CAD and CNC, and then
Coding.
coding, programming, mechanical, things like that. And then under operations, we have like fundraising and stuff like that.
cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, over the past few years, our teams, like I think our freshman year, it was split up into you had your engineering sub team, you had your programming sub team,
Mhm.
Marcom, business and market, no, business,
Business and electrical
business
and fabrication.
business, electrical, fabrication, and did I say programming?
Yeah, pretty much we have every segment you've listed out, but we just don't have like two heads and then a
Yeah.
branch.
Mhm.
We usually have like we have fabrication people, we have marketing. Marcom is short for marketing communications.
Uh-huh.
Strategy. We
Yeah,
have a strategy
we also have a
team.
strategy team. They handle all the data analytics with Tableau and we have a strategy team. We have engineering. They're responsible for all the CAD and all the assembly of the robots. We
Mhm.
have fabrication team, and they just strictly make parts on CNC machines.
Mhm.
Programming programs. I don't know anything about that. And then we got what was the other ones I'm missing now? We had an electrical team. They like it phases out sometimes. We used to have like two people that all they do is electrical. Then they
Uh-huh.
said that that's kind of a waste of manpower because they're not
Gone.
really like needed for 6 weeks in build season. Then like
Yeah.
they show up. That's all they do for a week straight, and then I just show up randomly to fix stuff now. So we try to eliminate that, especially with the junior team. That's how we've kind of progressed that in
Yeah.
where we don't have a special team for junior, but we've kept it for senior because there's students who that's all they want to do right now. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what we've done.
Mhm.
Is there anything else I'm missing? I mean, marketing and communications. They plan the hotels. They do all of our YouTube videos, and they do all the kind of not really robot related stuff.
Yeah.
And then she pointed out leadership team again. Leadership team is like we've changed the size a lot over the past couple of years, but last year we had like 12 members on it.
Like
It
16.
was insane. We had a ton of members on it, and that's kind of responsible for like the management of the team,
Yeah.
and like that's kind of where the leads of every single like sub team show up in.
Um,
But we cut it down this year to be more. It's only 4 people now, from 12 to 4. We had a lot of seniors graduate. That's mainly the reason for that. But we also cut down a couple of people just here and there. Right now it's us three, and we have one programmer who is not here right now. But those are our 4 members of the leadership team, the council.
The council.
Yeah. And we like to say our team operates under something called a rightocracy. Our head coach is Michael Wright. So it's oligarchy with us 4 until he says it's not. So, so it's a rightocracy.
I
He
love
says goes.
it.
How does your team handle scouting at regionals?
So if you're not in the pit crew, like whether that's technician or like if you're not drive team or pit crew, you're typically scouting, and then we phase that in and out. It's not the same 6 people scouting
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
robots.
Yeah.
So they scout in groups, and then we also have pit scouters who'll go in and like learn the more robot specific details, like
Yeah.
drivetrain, your autos, all those things, including what our scouters like get with their data.
Mhm.
And then based on the data that we get, we have a strategy meeting before playoffs, and then we make our pick list pretty standard
Yeah,
like
that
other teams.
that strategy meeting goes into like 1 a.m. consistently. That way we know
Yeah.
for sure what we're doing. If every
Yeah.
scenario, if any
Mhm.
scenario plays out, we have a plan for it. So
Yeah.
and then to actually scout, we have our people come up with an app that everyone downloads on their phone, and
Mhm.
then they don't do it wirelessly like with Wi-Fi. We have our strategy leads come by with like a queue, like is it not? It's a
Mhm.
barcode scanner, isn't it?
Yeah.
With a barcode scanner and
Yeah.
scan your phone and get all the data off of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm not sure to talk about the Nathan's thing right now. Might as well, right? Nothing wrong with it.
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
if you
Okay.
mentioned it.
So one of our programmers is working on something really cool. They're using an AI model, right? Is it? It's an
Oh.
AI. I thought
I
they
think
said.
so.
I
I think
thought
it's
they said
just
it
a
was.
data
Okay. Well,
recognition.
he's just using a. He has an auto scout on the works right now, so it'll tell
That's
what
really
what
cool.
is, how much fuel they pick up, how much they shoot, and get the
Wow.
point data from that.
Yeah.
But it's a work in progress right now. So,
That's really cool, though.
but
That's
hopefully we can roll it out during mid-season, and that
Uh-huh.
will because one of our biggest problems with like culture is scouting culture. Nobody wants to sit there and
Yeah.
scout for like 2 hours at a time.
Yeah.
People who like just really want to just chill out are like, man, I have to do this scout thing on my phone, and they don't like it. So that's kind of been a problem culture-wise for us
Yeah.
with scouting. But I mean, it's still needed for humans to do it, but it won't be as frequent, I don't think, if we roll it out.
I think the goal probably is that we'll be able to integrate it as well as with our like human recorded data and
Yeah.
kind of see if there's like fluctuations,
Yeah.
like if there's like a miscount or something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah.
We also have we have a very similar thing for scouting. Like we have like a group of like 6 people, like one per robot. We like to switch it around every like 5 matches. And then we also use like an app, Scouting Pass,
Yeah.
and yeah, that also gives us a QR code at the end and everyone
It's like
just go
exactly
that's
the same as you
Okay.
got.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, what else?
There's another good question.
Yeah. How's Rebuilt going? I mean, we don't have to go too.
It's interesting.
Freaking
Is
progress.
Yeah.
Is it harder than usual? What's the consensus?
Well, it's certainly different due to like the type of game pieces. Like there's like so many of them.
And it's like interesting how it's like on and off every like the alliances.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Mhm. I know we're definitely behind with robot, but we're behind every year. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, same
We'll
It's
make
here.
it
just
back.
crunch time. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
So I mean, it's just packaging's rough.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
Um,
we're
How do you
currently
guys
working on
prioritize like what you want your robot to do? Like, do you have like a few specific people that decide, okay, we're gonna do this and this, and then you just have people jump in, or is it like a big group discussion on what you're gonna do?
Wait, so like during we have like an event we kick off like when they release the video. We all like come together as a team and like we talk strategy right after, discuss like impact ideas. And then from there we kind of like separate into our own things and people start working on the robot, people start working on like the impact work, things like
Yeah. So it's like originally, like in the beginning, it's like at first it's like everyone's input. We even get like the freshmen to start like drawing out ideas and sketching after reading the game manual and stuff like that. And then afterwards, like the leadership team has their own discussion. We discuss with alumni and our mentors, and then we all kind of work together to come to like what design we want to use.
cool.
Yeah.
We're pretty similar
We're
with
pretty
that,
similar to
right?
that.
We have the kickoff event, and that's like a big deal. We invite sponsors, alumni, everyone to come
Uh-huh.
by. We have an auditorium in our school, so we display that in the auditorium and just
Oh,
let
Yeah.
people and watch that reveal.
After the robot reveal, we go back down to our shop wing. We have a quick lunch, then we really dive into like reading the game manual and stuff. And then after most of the people leave, like our fab team and stuff, then we really start talking strategy, both for our junior and senior team.
Mhm.
Determine like, hey, what are the goals? Like, like what are we missing? What's the big thing?
Yeah.
Learn like a lot of the specifics, whether that's penalties, how you score points, where the areas you score points, like zones, and we kind of quiz each other on that, like, okay, this is the name of this, and like where is this section and that? How many points is it worth? And really figure out where the value areas are of the game.
Gotcha.
Then we do a like will, won't, and one of those lists that what a robot will do, what it won't, what we see valuable. And we don't talk any design at all until the day after. We usually a day after kickoff, right? We usually kick off and it's all strategy, all manual, everything for a day and a half straight. Also even 2 days sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when we talk about robot stuff. We try and not even talk about how the robot works at all. Besides like, oh, obviously you'll need an elevator for Rescape. I think that's pretty straightforward. Or, you'll need a shooter for this game. But like other than that, that's all we do that. And then from there we break off into the robot design committee, is what we call it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's typically for 45-22, that's everyone. For junior, that's not necessarily the case just because they have freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah.
And how do they run that now? It's been a minute.
It's typically the sophomores and like the older second year students that kind of have a feel for like how mechanics work, all the different mechanisms. Because during our off season, we do a pretty big like training. We accept new members around September, and then we start going into training them. Whether that's like the fundamentals of how our team works, how we design and do everything like that, prototyping, all those different things. And so they kind of get a feel for it. We've done like a mock game before and had them go and prototype and look at, okay, this is what you want to do, how do you power it, all those different things. But then it still takes a season for them to get used to it. So that's typically why we invite sophomores to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, if that's it on both of our ends, then we can wrap up the podcast.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Okay. So thank you guys so much, Team SREAM, for being part of our Regal Eagle Report. That's about it. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you.